Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Sorry I'm late. Some little dog named Ladybug decided that she wanted to go out and potty 2 minutes before I was going to go live. I had tried to get her to do it like 15 minutes before that. She refused. So she's the reason I'm late. Hey, Tremaine, I'm glad you're off work today. Beach Bum, Light Feather, I'm glad you made the chat. Verbal, glad you made it. Mandy, Leather and Lace, Austin, good morning. Shook, good morning, sweetie. Dark Visions, good morning. Good day, depending on where you are in the world. Lisa Sapphire, good morning. Charlene, Chris Cox, good morning. Michelle P. Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone's having a great day. I'm having a pretty good morning, actually. Just been sitting around reading the true crime. We got a lot to talk about this morning. Hey, Champ, Kira, good morning. Hope y'all are doing well this morning. Before I get started, Light Feather, did your mom find a car? I know y'all been car shopping for like months now. You may have told me. If you did, I forgot. Yeah, live chat reminder. Thanks, Verbs. I'm supposed to get my mic in today. Mark's going to go out here in a little bit and go check the mail. I'm going to try it out later. Probably set me up a private stream and try it out. So yesterday we talked about a missing mom to be, Kassandra Cantrell. Some people say Cantrell. Around here we have a bunch of Cantrells. We just say it Cantrell. Hey Dee Dee. Good morning. Welcome. So we talked about Kassandra yesterday. She's from Washington State. She is 3 months pregnant, first child. She vanished last Tuesday, the day before her first ultrasound, to find out if she was having twins or not. Some reason she was thinking she was having twins. Her car was found Friday night, just before midnight, around Tacoma Dome. And Kassandra is from Parkland, Washington State. But we talked about her yesterday. She was supposed to have went grocery shopping last Tuesday, but her mom doesn't think that she went grocery shopping. And she lives with her mom, by the way. Her mom doesn't think she went grocery shopping because Kassandra took the time to take a shower and get cleaned up. Her mom said that was out of the ordinary, just for her to go grocery shopping. She would have just put her hair in a ponytail and went on her way. So her mom's thinking that she went to meet someone. Okay, well, after my video yesterday, her brother commented. He alleges he's her brother, and I found out she does have a brother. Now, he says that's his twin. Kassandra is his twin. And in his comment, he said, it's just out of character for her. She never would have left her dogs. She's not used her bank cards either. But he said he had a theory and he had told it to police. I'll read the comment here in a minute. But I saw on a Plunder video that her mom, Marie Smith, maybe it's Maria. I don't know which way you pronounce it, Marie or Maria. I think it's Marie Smith, said that Kassandra was pregnant by a friend. And this friend, this guy, has a girlfriend, right? And she also said that she didn't like this guy. It's got bad vibes from him. So I'm just wondering if she went to meet this guy, or maybe even his girlfriend. I hope and pray that she's okay, but there's been no bank activity. Of course, she could have had cash on her. I get it, but she's had no bank activity. Um, her cell phone was ringing, but then it got turned off on like last Wednesday on the day of her sonogram appointment. Okay. I was trying to remember all this without looking at the chat so I wouldn't get distracted. Hey, Carolina girl, good morning. Yeah, welcome, Dee Dee. You're a friend of Lisa's. You're a friend of ours. Lisa's good people. Oh, crap, I about timed someone out. Oh, goodness. Better not touch the phone. Who's a twin at verbal? Let me pull up this comment. Kassandra is a twin, according to this comment that was left on my YouTube video yesterday. Hold on, I got a screenshot. Okay. Kassandra Cantrell is my twin sister. The car was found only about 1.5 miles from her baby's father's house. My sister loves her dogs so much that she had to bring them to my wedding last year. She is my twin. This activity is not her. I have my theory on what happened and have shared it with the police. And I think he's telling the truth. I think he is her brother because I came across an article this morning and her mom, we watched a video of her mom in an interview and it was heartbreaking yesterday. She was crying. She is so upset. She's just distraught. Of course, her daughter's missing. Um, and she's pregnant. But she said that she kept calling Kassandra's phone and her brother kept calling it too. Even though it's been turned off, they're still trying. So she does have a brother. Hey, Alyssa, good morning. Dee Dee, Lisa 54 is the bomb. Yeah, Lisa's been my friend for a few years now. Best friend. Good people. She's going to come and visit me here soon. We're going to have a slumber party because we're not that far from each other. Okay, let me go back and look at his comment because I lost track. So she definitely didn't go missing on her, how would you say that? On her own accord? Someone caused her disappearance, I believe. She never would have left her dogs. Crap, she had to take them to her brother's wedding, he says in this comment. And I did go check out this person's, like just click on their thing and go to their YouTube. They've been on YouTube for a number of years, like 13 years, I believe. So I believe this person that left a comment is her brother. If he's listening, I'm praying for Kassandra and all your family, you and your family. If there's anything I can do, just let me know. I want to know, I would love to learn more about the father of the baby or babies because she thought she may be going to have twins. And she was so excited about being pregnant because she thought that she couldn't have babies. Hey, Mindy, how are you new to? No, Mandy's been here forever, Carolina girl. Oh no, my crybaby beagle's going to start. Verbal says, I agree, CC. I think he's legit. I heard through other sources too. Oh, really? Well, you got any more info? DM me on Discord. Um, I watched a movie and it's based on a true story, and it was similar circumstances, but it was a teenage boy, and he cheated on his girlfriend and got another girl from a nearby town that went to a different school pregnant, and he wanted her to have an abortion because he didn't want his girlfriend to find out he had cheated on her. So he picked her up one day and said, they was going to go talk. He took her to an abandoned place and he took her life. I will find that movie. It's a good movie. It's a Lifetime movie. It's a sad case. Hopefully, I'm hoping and praying that they find her safe and sound, but really suspicious of this boyfriend and girlfriend. I mean, so he's cheating on his girlfriend with Kassandra, gets Kassandra pregnant. That makes for a difficult situation. I don't know. I'm very suspicious, but I'm going to try to remain positive at this point. Oh, thank you, Dee Dee. We all get along so good in here. We're all respectful of one another. I got a great chat. I'm glad you joined us this morning. Okay, so let me look at this article here. Let's screen share it and look at Kassandra's picture. Better share the audio too. There she is. Pretty young lady. Anyone that loves dogs and insists on taking dogs to your brother's wedding has to be good people. Okay, so her mom suspects the baby's father, who has a girlfriend, like I just told y'all. So a pregnant Washington woman was looking forward to her first sonogram, excited to see whether she was carrying twins when she mysteriously vanished on August 25th. Um, AIRO7 reports that Kassandra Cantrell, 33 of Parkland, ended up missing her sonogram appointment and has not been seen or heard from. There's also been no activity on her social media accounts, and none on her debit or credit cards have been used. And see, that's another thing. She's always on social media, I read earlier this morning, and she's not been on social media at all. Authorities said there's been no activity on her cell phone, but it last pinged on Vashon Island. Family members told Q13 Fox that Cantrell was excited about her pregnancy and would have never missed her first ultrasound. Her mom said that she wouldn't have missed it for the world. It doesn't make any sense for her to be gone at all. And her mom's name's Marie Smith. So Cantrell lives with her mother in Parkland, an unincorporated suburb just south of Tacoma. She said she last saw her daughter early on August 25th as the mother headed off to work. About an hour later, a security camera caught Kassandra driving away in her white 2014 Mazda 3. And like I said, she was supposed to have went grocery shopping at some point that day. That's what she told her mom. But her mom doesn't think that's where she was heading when she left. And they did find her Mazda, and it was found, according to this comment I got, it was found not far from the boyfriend's house around Tacoma Dome. Oh Lord, here's OJ Simpson, $10. I'm a big fan of yours. I used to be in a limelight myself. I'm just driving down the highway in my Bronco. Thank you, OJ Simpson, for the super chat. Tremaine, is that you? I think that's Tremaine trolling me. Tremaine, I'm trying to be serious. You got me laughing. Oh gosh, Mark's taking Skylar somewhere and I can hear her outside whining. She gets so excited. Hold on a minute, guys. Let me mute a second. Okay, Mark put Skylar in the Jeep and he had to run back in the house for a second. She was cutting a fit. Sorry about that. I scolded him for it. When I muted, I scolded him. Okay, I got all off track here. I was going to look at Carolina Girl's comment. Was she engaged? No. Allegedly, the father of her unborn child um, has a girlfriend. I don't know if he's engaged. Thank you, Tremaine, if you're OJ, for the super chat. You cracked me up. Last time it was the FBI. Tremaine, you keep changing your name on YouTube. They won't let you change it but like 3 times in 90 days or something. Okay. Okay, so here her mom says she wouldn't just go dark on all her social platforms. So search team scoured Defiance Park, I think that's how you say it, on Sunday for any signs of Cassandra. The search resumed Monday morning. So I think they've been searching around where her phone last pinged. I can't remember, Bashan Island or something like that. Never heard of that. It's a cool name. There's her. This is so sad. I hope she's okay. But I've got a bad feeling, guys, about this. You know I do. I got a really bad feeling. And hell, the boyfriend might not be involved, or the friend that's the father of her baby or babies may not be involved. Maybe the girlfriend. Who knows at this point? If the mom's suspicious of them, I'm suspicious. It does sound like another Watts Carolina girl. Yes. Dark Vision. Who's next? Sylvester Stallone. Oh, we got a case that's almost like the Watts to talk about this morning, Carolina girl. Lisa says, I'm amazed at how he would rather take 2 lives than be honest with his girlfriend. And this seems to happen more than it should. Yeah, the movie on Lifetime that I watched was based on a true story, and I think it happened like in the 90s. And I think it happened in a small Texas town. They got the movie on Amazon Prime. I think it's here on YouTube. Also, I can't remember the name right off the bat. There's a lot that would rather take 2 lives than to be honest. They would rather murder an innocent woman and her unborn child than be known as a cheater. Blows my mind how people's minds think, and just how evil people can be. I think it's so much worse, of course, when someone is murdered at the hands of someone that was supposed to love them and protect them. Of course it is. He gives off legit vibes, at least that's how I read him. I'm way behind in my chat. Sounds like something to do with her being pregnant. Somebody wanting to not support a child for 18 years. Yes, well, her mother said in another article I was reading this morning, she believes that it's something to do with her pregnancy. That's why she disappeared. And she said she never did like this friend that got Cassandra pregnant. She got bad vibes. I'm with her on that. As soon as I read about her missing, the first thing that popped in my mind is, oh my God, maybe the baby's father did something to her. I mean, I don't have no evidence, to back that up. It's just most of the time that's the way it happens, unfortunately. I remember reading about Sundays in August being most deadly times for familicide. Really, Carolina girl? Yeah, we're going to pull up this case. This man killed he killed his wife and his 2 teenage children because they was being too loud, and he had a headache. I'm going to pull it up right here. There's probably no use to screen share. It doesn't show any pictures. It says, I killed my family. Mom, 2 children dead after suspects said they were being too loud. The suspect, who is related to the victims, reportedly told police he had a headache and his family members were yelling. A Texas woman and her 2 teenage children are dead, and a suspect has reportedly confessed to killing all 3. CBS 11 News Dallas reports that James Webb, age 57, has been arrested following an apparent triple homicide at a residence in East Dallas Monday. According to the report, the woman was the suspect's wife, though it is not clear at the time if he is the father of the child victims. Fox 4 News has identified the adult female victim as Victoria Button, age 50. Let me make sure I'm pronouncing her name right. Maybe it's Victoria Bunton. My country voice, I'm going to say Button, but I think it's Bunton, age 50. The juvenile victims, believed to be 13 and 16 years old, have not been identified. According to an affidavit obtained by CBS 11 News Dallas, Webb told police that he and his wife got into an argument Monday morning because he woke up with a headache and his family members were being too loud. Jesus mercy. Citing an arrest warrant, Fox 4 News reports that Webb told police he was tired of all 3 of the victims yelling and telling him there was nothing wrong with him, so he shot them. Lord have mercy. All 3 victims were reportedly found in a residence at the Rosemont apartment complex. Webb reportedly waited an hour before calling 911. At some point, confessed to police that he killed his family. There are conflicting reports about whether another person first alerted police. This is a horrible scene, just a horrific situation, a Dallas police spokesperson told CBS 11 News Dallas. It is unclear if Webb has been charged with murder. Well, of course he's going to be charged with murder. 3 of them. Okay, so it says this is a developing story and all information is preliminary. We got to follow this, guys. This is crazy. They have no pictures or anything now. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can click on something else. If we can find some pictures. Let's listen to the news report. If it'll play. Let me open up the door. We'll go into the kitchen. We're home alone. Maybe the video will play. Let me get situated here. It's not going to play. It's weird. I tell you, StreamYard sucks, y'all. I never have problems playing anything.
Dallas police say a father admitted he killed his wife and 2 teenage kids at an apartment complex in Far East Dallas. Late this evening, police identified the suspect as 57-year-old James Webb. Fox 4's Allison Harris, live with the latest on the investigation. Allison.
Steve, as you said, we just received this information truly half an hour ago. The alleged killer is James Webb. He is charged with capital murder in the death of his wife, Victoria Bunton, and their 2 teenage children. An affidavit that we just obtained states that they woke up around 10 this morning and started arguing because Webb, quote, had a headache and the children were being too loud. The affidavit states that during their argument, Webb pulled a gun and shot her twice, killing her, then shot and killed both children ages 16 and 13. Police said that he waited an hour before contacting 911 through his emergency medical alert device. That's when police say he told officers what he had just done. The affidavit goes on to state that after being read his Miranda rights and declining an attorney representation while in custody here at Dallas Police Headquarters, he told detectives that he was tired of the 3 of them yelling at him and, quote, telling him that there was nothing wrong with him. So he shot them. These alleged murders are shocking for the people who live next door to this family.
Last time I saw her, she was getting her groceries out the car and the boys was helping her. And you would never think that he would do that. And she had a heart. She was so sweet to everybody.
I've been doing it for 2 years, going to with their mama to the grocery store, helping with the food and stuff, and they see them getting on the bus.
The children's names are not being released at this time because they are underage. This search today of the apartment lasted hours, more than 5 hours spent processing the scene. We know that police did recover a handgun and multiple shell casings from inside of that home. They also towed a white Nissan, which is believed to be James Webb's vehicle. Again, he's charged with capital murder tonight. Steve.
Oh, okay, guys. I had to get out of that and unmute myself. That is so sad. Can you believe? Uh-oh. Crap. Hold on. Sorry about that. Let me exit out of that. Okay. Can you believe that someone would shoot their entire family because they woke up with a headache and their family told them nothing was wrong with them? What in the world? There has to be some type of mental illness going on there. I mean, yeah, when you have a migraine, hey, Very Mary, when you have a migraine, yeah, you can't stand loud noises. That's no excuse to shoot your family. Jesus Christ. Go to the doctor and get some medicine. What is wrong with the world? I'll have to keep following this and following the updates. Okay, let's see. I've got some notes took down here, y'all, about our other topics. Oh, yeah, we got a granny and papa acting like vigilantes, shooting at innocent people. Wait till y'all hear this story. I'm going to get it pulled up because we need to look at their mug shots. I mean, they shot at a vehicle and there was a kid in the car. Thank God no one was hurt. Okay, the people that they shot at was 2 brothers returning a U-Haul they had rented. One drove the U-Haul to return it. One followed in a truck, right? These 2 characters, let me share their mug shots. The old man and woman's hiding in a U-Haul, trying to catch people stealing gas. And like they don't even have anything to do with this U-Haul business. They just live in the neighborhood. I guess someone that works there had told them someone had been cutting gas lines, stealing gas. So here they go one night, hiding in the back of a damn U-Haul. Here these brothers come to return the U-Haul like they're supposed to do. And as they're pulling out, they park the U-Haul. The one brother gets out, gets into the truck with the other brother and a child in the back seat. And here they are going to pull out. And these 2 start coming out shooting, guns a-blazing. I'll read y'all the story. Florida couple shoots at family returning a U-Haul truck. Michelle says, I got an alcoholic for a brother-in-law. What happened here sounds like him. That's why I wonder if he's a drinker. No self-control. Seems like he got really triggered because his family said that there was nothing wrong with him. He's probably got schizophrenia or something. I just don't know how anyone could harm their own family. Yeah, they're Bonnie and Clyde, Mary. Can you imagine returning a U-Haul and these two characters jump out, guns blazing like you're in the damn Wild West? Okay. A Florida couple was arrested last week after they opened fire on a family trying to return a U-Haul at a drop-off spot in a strip mall. Wallace and Beverly Fountain each have been charged with 3 counts of aggravated assault for the August 27th incident, in which they said they thought the family, which included a child, was trying to steal gas. The Fountains told police they owned the strip mall where the U-Haul drop-off was located, and that the U-Haul owner had complained about people cutting gas lines on the truck and stealing gasoline. Beverly Fountain told the officers that she and her husband had been covertly surveilling the parking lot to catch the gas thieves. Okay, so it's their strip mall, but they have nothing to do with this U-Haul company. It was none of their business. Don't jump out, start shooting at people. Idiots. According to the arrest report, officers found a shotgun, 2 additional magazines of ammunition in the Fountain's truck. Additionally, Beverly was carrying 2 handguns and Wallace had 1. Officers also spoke with the brothers who were dropping off the U-Haul, the arrest report said. The brothers had all the documentation about the rental and drop-off and said the child with them was extremely distraught after the shooting, the report said. They explained that one brother dropped off the truck and the other followed in a GMC truck. As they were preparing to leave, they saw the Fountains approach, yelling and shooting at them. The initial officer who responded wrote that he saw the U-Haul van pull into the parking lot, followed by the GMC truck. The driver then parked the GMC by the U-Haul, and based on their interactions, I assumed both parties knew each other, and the gentleman driving the GMC was picking up the driver of the U-Haul, the officer wrote. Their actions were normal, nothing out of the ordinary. Yeah, officer, he was in the area. He witnessed this. He was circling like the parking lot. A few minutes later, however, he heard multiple gunshots and circled the parking lot to investigate. He wrote that he saw the GMC truck now exiting the parking lot at a high rate of speed as the people inside motioned to something behind them. Behind them was a man and woman, both armed with handguns. The officer drew his own weapon and ordered the couple to drop their guns. The male and female could be hearing saying that the occupants of the GMC were possibly stealing fuel and that the male could not hear my verbal commands. The officer wrote in the arrest report. Both the male and female were not obeying my commands at first. However, they eventually placed the firearms on the ground and laid on the ground away from the firearms. The officer called for backup and the Fountains were detained for questioning. The Fountains told police they had been hiding in the back of another U-Haul truck in the back of the parking lot and believed the occupants of the GMC were stealing gasoline. Beverly told Wallace they needed to make some noise to scare them off, the report said. So the pair said they got out of the truck and fired several rounds into the air. Both also said they did not see the victims stealing gasoline. What, you gonna shoot someone dead over stealing some gasoline? Yeah, you shouldn't steal. Absolutely not. They shouldn't be coming in there stealing gasoline, but they don't deserve to die over it and be shot. Jesus Christ. Granny and Pops went crazy. Wanna be cops. want to be vigilantes. I mean, these people were just returning a U-Haul. They did nothing wrong. And here, these two just come running out of the dark, firing. Let me go back. Seems like I read somewhere that they found a bullet hole. Maybe not. I think they did find one of the rounds, spent casings, whatever you call them. Let's see. Oh yeah, they were arrested. They was later released to pre-trial supervision in order to surrender their guns. Now, pre-trial supervision around here means that you're basically like on probation for your court date. If you get convicted, you're probably on probation permanently for however long. I would have shot back. Hey, Tanya, hey, welcome. There was a little kid in that vehicle. The child was scared to death. Of course, I would have been scared to death. Cray cray is what they are. Yeah. Granny and Pop's gone wild. I mean, really, they're going to shoot at someone over some gasoline? Tremaine, I love the South. It's my God-given right to bear arms. Well, that's the truth. You have the right to bear arms. Thanks for the super chat, sweetie. I see you're not OJ anymore. Yeah, it's horrible. I mean, I don't know what people think that they can just fire guns at people and butt their nose into stuff that's none of their business. Reminds me of that case out of Georgia, and that guy's name has slipped my mind that was jogging through the neighborhood. And then the McMichaels, father and son, shot him, hunted him down and shot him because they thought he was breaking into a house. Gosh, I can't think of his name. My mind went blank. Help me out, guys. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Travis McMichael and is charged for the murder and his dad. Gosh, they need to know the law. Yeah, you just can't make citizens arrest and do crap like that. You can't fire guns at people because you suspect them of stealing gasoline. You're going to kill someone over a little bit of gasoline? Just call the cops on them. Get them arrested because no, they shouldn't be stealing gasoline and cutting gas lines and stuff. But this was none of their business. No one deserves to die over stealing some gas. No one needs to die, just for jogging through a neighborhood either. Ahmaud Arbery, thank you, Beach Bum. That was killing me. It was Ahmaud Arbery. He was killed because of the color of his skin. Those McMichaels are freaking racist. Remember what the daughter did? She posted a picture on Snapchat of Ahmaud after he was shot, brutally gunned down, murdered by those two racists. Gregory McMichael. Yes, thank you. Is it Gregory and Travis? Yeah, there had been other people that had stopped by that house that was under construction, and there's video evidence. Ahmaud didn't take anything from that house. He didn't do nothing nobody else didn't do. He stopped to get a drink of water. I'm a curious person too. I'd probably stop, look around. What's going on with Lori and Chad? Any news? I haven't saw anything recently. I can't. Beach Bum. Do you know Lori Bellow's next court date? I don't have my calendar in here with me. Okay, so we're getting ready to talk about a sicko, guys. So before we do it, it's a porn star, and he is a real sicko. I should say alleged sicko, because he's not been convicted yet. There's no amount of money in this world you could give me to allow this creep to touch me. Jesus Christ, I can't believe anyone would be in a porn movie with this guy. His screen name is stage name, Ron Jeremy. He has been in over 2,000 porn films. He has slept with from anywhere between 2,000 to 4,000 women. He started porn in the 70s, and he is charged with all kinds of sexual assaults. We'll talk about it in just a minute. He's on bond, $6 million. I think this is in LA. Look at him. Y'all want to do porn with him? Hell no, y'all don't want to do porn at all, right? Hold on, guys. I got to get a drink of coffee. We got to warm this coffee up. Now, let's just get some fresh. Okay. Gonna need a strong drink of coffee to read this crap. Okay, let me read y'all what he's charged with. 6 counts of restraint, 5 counts forcible rape, 3 counts forcible oral copulation, 2 counts forcible penetration by foreign object, 1 count each sodomy. Okay, that's his victims. Let me read y'all the article because y'all won't understand the charges if I don't here. I'm bad at explaining things. Does anyone even know this porn star? Ron Jeremy? Yeah. Tremaine, his real name is Ronald Jeremy Hyatt. I think that's how you say his name. And he is 67 years old. Okay. Porn star Ron Jeremy was arraigned on 20 new charges of sexual assault on Monday in a Los Angeles court, involving 13 women and girls ranging in age from 15 to 54, dating back to 2004. Jeremy, whose real name is Ronald Jeremy Hyatt, I think you say it Hyatt, pleaded not guilty to the charges. He pleaded not guilty to 8 other sexual assault charges on June 26th and has been in jail on a $6.6 million bail ever since. The new charges include 6 counts of sexual battery by restraint, 4 counts of forcible rape, 3 counts of forcible oral copulation, 2 counts of forcible penetration by a foreign object, 1 count each of sodomy, assault with intent to commit rape, penetration by a foreign object on an unconscious or sleeping victim, and lewd conduct with a 15-year-old girl. Jeremy, age 67, was initially charged with 3 counts, each of forcible rape and forcible penetration by a foreign object, and 1 count each of forcible oral copulation and sexual battery. Before his arrest in late June, Jeremy tweeted that he was innocent of the charges. That's what all the sickos say, bud. We're all innocent. There he is, Ron Jeremy. I am innocent of all charges. I can't wait to prove my innocence in court. Thank you to everyone for all the support. Oh, you're a sicko. It wasn't enough to do porn, have sex with 2,000, 4,000 women. That's not what he likes. He's like one of those weirdos like Dahmer, likes to have sex with someone while they're asleep, dead. The DA's office said that the most recent incident occurred on January 1st when Jeremy allegedly assaulted a 21-year-old woman outside a Hollywood business. 6 other alleged assaults took place inside a West Hollywood bar, and a 7th in the bar's parking lot. Jeremy faces a maximum of more than 250 years to life in prison if convicted as charged. He'll also have to register as a sex offender. Jeremy allegedly assaulted the 15-year-old girl at a party in Santa Clarita in June 2004. The June charges include the forcible rape of a 25-year-old woman in May 2014, sexual assaults against a year-old woman and a 46-year-old woman in separate incidents at a West Hollywood bar in 2007, and the rape of a 30-year-old woman at the same bar in July 2019. Jesus Christ, he is a real predator. These are some sick charges. Taking objects to these women, young girls. I know he's supposed to be innocent until proven guilty. Him to be arrested and charged with all this, they got some damn evidence against this fool, this weirdo. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't know why it took so long. Denise R. Hey, hun. STD King. Oh gosh, I'm going to get sick. Look at that thing. Can y'all imagine? Who would want to be in porn with him? Let's say you was into stuff like that, and doing porn stuff. Would you want to do porn with him? Hell no, I'd run for the damn hills. What a sick prick. Yeah, he is one of those sickos that, even though he's in porn and had sex with a lot of women, that's not what gets him off, as they like to say. I hate saying it like that, but it's true. He's one of those that likes to have control and have sex with women who were drugged, unconscious, asleep, lifeless. He's pulling a Jeffrey Dahmer and Ted Bundy. It's the way they like their victims too, lifeless. Why did he keep going back to this? Why was he allowed to keep going back to the same bar? He raped several women at the same bar unless they waited to report it. A lot of women are scared and embarrassed to report it. Not for a million, Dark Vision. Oh, God. I wouldn't let him touch me with a 10-foot pole. Y'all want to know why he was in all these porn movies? I guess he had an extra large wiener. I hate saying the word penis. I can't stand to say it, y'all. His private parts was like, gosh, I'm so embarrassed saying this. 9 inches. I'm like 40 years old, and God, I get so embarrassed talking about stuff like that. He's always been great. I've never heard of him, Vicky. Good morning. Sorry you're walking into this disgusting creep. You'd have to be unconscious to have sex with that. Oh my gosh. He is so sick. I bet you anything that comes out, he used to drug women, used the date rape drug on them, roofies. Guarantee it. He is one of those. I've done a little reading about him. He's one of those nasty men that just walks up to you and grabs your butt when you're not paying attention or attempts to touch your breast. I'll knock somebody's block off for that. Believe me, I've done it. I smack the ugly right off their face. Light feather. I'm sorry. I just had to tell you what I've read. That's why, because I couldn't figure it out. Like, why are they letting this guy in porn movies? I saw younger pictures of him. He looks the same. He's uglier in sin. And then I came across an article that was talking about his privates. Picky a biggin. He can keep that big snake, honey. I don't want it. There's a documentary or movie about him, I think. Really, Gina? Welcome, Gina. Cute picture. Oh, Debbie, that's okay. We're just talking about this disgusting weirdo. Yeah, okay. Well, that's all I want to say about him because I'm going to get really embarrassed. I just want to tell y'all about him. Hell, most of y'all know about him. I'm the only one that didn't know who the hell he was. I am so ignorant, y'all. For the life of me, I just could not figure out why they would want him in porn movies. And it never dawned on me because, you know what? that never dawned on me until I read it. I've been sheltered in the damn hills too much. Okay, let's see. What else did I have to talk about this morning? Oh, yeah. There's two missing children. I gotta quit laughing. This is serious and sad here. Two missing children that was swept away in floodwaters. Maybe some of the ads, they've only got 100 ads on Crime Online. Yeah, the vehicle got swept away, and Carolina girl, you still in here? Because this is in North Carolina. Two children missing in North Carolina after a vehicle they were in was overtaken by floodwaters Tuesday night. WTVD reports that the two children were in the car with a woman when a portion of the road in Smithfield was washed out. Overnight, rescuers were able to bring the woman to safety, but Johnston County officials told the news station that the two children believed to be in the vehicle are all unaccounted for. During the effort, 4 rescue boats were swept away, but all rescuers are reportedly safe. Authorities have not yet released the identities of the woman or the missing children. The search effort is expected to continue on Tuesday morning, when officials are also expected to update the public. Yeah, definitely want an update on this. I'm praying that they're all right. That'd be a horrible way to die, locked inside the car that's flooding, floodwaters. One of my biggest fears is drowning. I hate Susan Smith for the way she done her kids. She put them in that car and drowned them. We're going to be doing a member stream on Susan Smith. We may talk about Susan or maybe even Andrea Yates Wednesday night. I've never talked about Andrea. I've never did a stream on her, so maybe that'll be our topic for our Wednesday night member stream. It hurts my heart too. Gosh, never try to go across a bridge or something if it's flooded, even if it don't look deep. I walked across a little bridge. I was walking to my mom's house. Y'all, I live in the country. So I come across this little bridge. I was walking from my friend's house, and it was raining hard that day, and it was flooded. And when I started walking across that, it wasn't very deep. Across the bridge, I could feel the water pushing me, and I like not to have made it across there. And it wasn't that deep. It's just it had just such a current. It was just pushing me. The area had 8 inches of rain. Oh my gosh, Carolina girl. If you get any updates, send them to me about this. Nicole, I have a thingy on my key ring that will cut a seatbelt and punch a window out. That is a great idea. I saw those, Tanya. My biggest fear, CC, drowning. Me too. And I can swim, but that's one of my biggest fears, or getting burned up alive. CC, that's scary. Moving water is no joke. Yeah, there's a little stream down here in the woods when my leg wasn't bad and I used to go hiking. Its current was like that too when it was flooded down there, when we get a lot of rain. My entire road floods every spring, no matter how many times they try to fix it. Oh gosh. You need a ditch or a drain in. What is it, Smokey? Goodness gracious, my dog's over whining. He must be wanting out, guys. Let him out. He's going to pee on my floor. Okay. Sorry about that. I have to let him back in a minute. I can't make my baby wait. What else was I going to look at this morning? Talk about with y'all. Oh yeah, police are searching for a missing dad and a toddler. let me share their picture. I'm going to have to look and see where they're from. I can't remember, and I don't have any notes on it. I've been trying to take notes so I'm more organized. So they're from Delaware. Oh, this is so cute. The baby is so cute. Authorities in Delaware are asking for the public's help for finding a father and his 1-year-old son who reportedly vanished Sunday night. The Wilmington Police Department said in an alert that, oh gosh, let me try to pronounce this, Kadri Mitchell, 42, and Cairo Mitchell were last seen together around 8:38 p.m. in the 100 block of North Franklin Street. Additional details regarding their disappearance were not made available. Police said they do not believe the pair are in danger, but they claim Cairo Mitchell may require medical attention due to a previous injury. He's 1 year old. What kind of injury could he have? Anyone with information regarding their whereabouts should call the Wilmington Police Detective Sarah Bosman, 302-576-3650. He is the cutest. I'm just wondering if his name is pronounced Cairo. It floods and then changes into a beautiful swamp, Jean. Oh, that's cool. When it rains real hard, and it's been raining here a lot, all the water rushes down my driveway to the bottom, and it will flood down there a little bit. Oh boy, Dad wants him to himself. Yeah, I'm just wondering if he has custody of him or if the baby was visiting with him and he just didn't want to give him back. I don't know. Oh yeah, I know what I was going to talk to y'all about. Since we're going to start adding some hot topics in, just regular stuff. Ellen DeGeneres. Have y'all been following what's been happening with her? It's come out that Ellen is not so nice. Mariah Carey has actually spoken out about Ellen. Let me get the article here. I want to read this to y'all and get y'all's opinions on this. Oh yeah. Yeah. And in the comment section, anyone that's watching replay, please do not shame me for my opinions on a reality TV star. If I want to say that someone that I've watched on TV for the last 11 and a half years, I think that they drink a lot, I will. I mean, I respect people's opinions, and I say I like hearing y'all's opinions, but save your opinions about me. Save it. I don't want to hear it. My subscribers don't come at me like that, and I don't come at them like that. And if I'm nice to you and welcome you into my chat, don't be getting smart with me in the comment section. If you want to talk with me about something, you do it in a respectful manner, or your comment will be reported to spam. I won't block you, but I'll just report it to spam and I'll never see them again. So, because I don't check that crap. And if you've been paying attention to the person that came at me like that, your comment's gone because I reported to spam. I'm not dealing with smart Alex. That's not what my community is about. You could have said, oh, CC, well, I don't think she's got a drinking problem. Because sometimes I do say stuff and then I'm like, oh my gosh, I shouldn't have said that. Like yesterday, I was like, it did pop in my head. Suzanne could have run off, escape an abusive relationship. I shouldn't have said that because I know it's not true. She didn't do that. But, I was just saying, that's some of the thoughts I have in my head. I was just sharing. And I also said, oh, I apologize. I shouldn't have said that. The same thing. I do think that girl I was talking about, Macy on Teen Mom, drinks a lot. If I want to say it, don't come at me and say, oh, you're wrong. Can't believe you said that. Don't come at me with crap like that. Don't ever think because I'm nice, you're just going to come at me and then at the end of your comment say, oh, that's just my opinion. Well, it's just my opinion that it's wrong for you to comment something like that and get that butt hurt over a reality TV star. Okay. Rant over. I'm not going to say no names or nothing. I'm not going to do that. But don't be coming in my chat. Expect me to be nice to you if you're going to smart off me in the comment section. Okay. Singer Mariah Carey recently opened up about an extremely uncomfortable interview on the Ellen DeGeneres show amid allegations of a toxic workplace environment on the sets of the daytime talk show. And we're going to have to pause and let Smokey in. He's back scratching. Smokey's old. When he's going to go outside, he's got to go outside. Okay. So, in an interview with Vulture, the singer spoke out about the time she appeared on the talk show in 2008 and how the host, Ellen DeGeneres, had apparently coerced her into revealing that she was pregnant. We can't play the clip because I'll probably get struck for that. In the clip that's available on Ellen's own website, Mariah looks visibly uncomfortable and unwilling to speak about her pregnancy, a choice she is entitled to. Yet Ellen practically forces her to speak about it and divulge details. She insists that the singer toast to not being pregnant by urging her to drink champagne. Mariah, very evidently avoiding having to take a sip, tries hard to steer the conversation and tells Ellen that this is peer pressure. As a matter of fact, Mariah repeatedly requests Ellen not bring the topic up, but to no avail. Eventually, Ellen yells, "You're pregnant," even as Mariah continues to deny the news. Mariah Carey also miscarried shortly after the interview. I love Mariah Carey. Mariah eventually told Vulture that she had been extremely uncomfortable and did not enjoy the moment at all. She said she would have liked Ellen to be a little more empathetic, but there wasn't anything she could do back then. This comes amid an investigation by Warner Brothers Television into the show after several employees opened up about their toxic workplace experience working for Ellen. Among the claims were mentions of being fired after taking a medical leave or bereavement days. I don't know what bereavement days is. I don't know that word. With others claiming they were told not to speak to DeGeneres if she was in the office. Ellen, who has been hosting the talk show for decades now, had always had a reputation for being super nice and fun, till she didn't. According to those who have worked for her, Ellen is not only mean, she is allegedly problematic as well. Staffers have reported instances of bullying, sexual harassment, and racism too. Oh, I knew she wasn't nice after Nikki Notorials from here on YouTube, Makeup Guru, went on there and her experience was not nice. Ellen wouldn't even speak to her before the show started backstage or anything. She does that to everybody, I heard. Okay, a few weeks ago, Ellen sent an emotional message to the staff of her television talk show saying she was taking steps to improve the culture on the set following accusations of a hostile working environment. Additionally, in an internal letter sent to show staff, Ellen apologized and said that she was committed to having conversations about fairness and justice. Hey, Ellen, the fame has went to your head. Girl, you need to take it down a notch. Who was that first woman that she dated for a long time? Not the lady that she's with now. The other lady. God, I can't think of her freaking name. She played in the new Psycho, though. They did back in the early 2000s. I can't think of her name, but she got real hostile after they broke up, and she actually sent her sex toys in the mail. Yes. I read all about that a long time ago. Anyways, Nikki Tutorials came out as transgender. I watch her makeup channel. I love Nikki. And Portia. Yeah, Portia girl. Yeah, she sent her sex toys in the mail to Denise when they broke up. I don't know, like as a way, I don't know, like, I don't know why she did it. I think it's weird. I think it's so weird. Yeah, it's going to her head, Gina. Her head's swollen up. She's got the big head. She thinks she's a cool kid. Cool kids are nice to people. um, but anyways, Nikki said that she was very disappointed about her experience on the Ellen show. Because, we all watch Ellen and we see her as just being so super nice and she welcomes her guests and she's so fun and she's so giving. And, we naturally assume she probably talks to her guests backstage before the show starts and is real nice and stuff. No, Nikki Tutorial said no, she didn't do nothing like that, not even a handshake. Just walked by her, didn't say nothing. Oh, she's with Portia now. It's the one she had before Portia. Not Portia de Rossi or Rossi. No, not her. No, she had a girlfriend years ago before Portia, the one before Portia. I'm going to have to look it up. Anne Heche used to date her. That's who it is. Anne. It's Anne Shine On. Yeah, that was her first girlfriend. That's the one she sent sex toys to. I could not remember her name. I just remember she played in the remake of Psycho. I don't. Is it Anne DeRoche? She had short hair. Yes, she had short blonde hair, real skinny. She also played in a movie with Harrison Ford where they were like, he was giving her a ride on a plane, I guess taking her somewhere, and they crashed on this island. She did not like him at all, but then they fell in love after being stranded there. I cannot remember the name of that movie. Okay, so let me find my good topic to end our stream with. I've got to get motivated and go do a funny farm video. I'm going to take my chickens a cantaloupe. Guess what, guys? I bought a cantaloupe. And I was outside the other day, and I was like, I'm going to go inside and cut that because I'm all hot, and a good, cool piece of cantaloupe would be so good. So I cut it in half and cut me some off and bit into it, and it was hard as a freaking rock. And I thought, I know I got a heartwarming dog story for y'all this morning. I still can't get over that article yesterday about the dog that saved the abandoned baby. Turns out that baby's mother was a teenager. But anyways, she kept that baby warm all night or it would have died of hypothermia. Dogs are amazing. I'm trying to pull up the full story here before I screen share. Okay. And this is about a beagle, my favorite breed. One of my favorite breeds. So, a dog did a beagle when it was 9 years old. And the dog was gone 764 days. And the man has found his dog. I'm going to read the story so I don't get nothing wrong here. Just remove some of these damn ads. Jesus Christ, we get it. Geico. Okay, Bosco the Beagle mix was 9 years old when he went missing from his home. Oh, crap, it moved on me. In Westerly, Rhode Island. Apparently, the adventurous dog had managed to slip out of his collar to explore the neighborhood, but he had eventually failed to find his way back home. Oh, there he is. So sweet. Beagles are the best. Dad Bill Bellotto, who suffers from a back disability, spent months looking for Bosco through missing posters and personal inquiries, but there was no sign of his sweet dog. When Bill had to move to Lafayette, Colorado, he feared that he would never get to see his dog again. Over 2 years had passed since Bosco's initial disappearance, when some Rhode Island residents recognized the dog from the missing posters. Bosco was living on the streets, but he had become extremely fearful of humans. There's Bosco on the streets. The locals informed Sheila Graham, a staff at the Department of Homeland Security, who often volunteers as a pet detective to track down missing pets. Sheila contacted Bill to get more information on Bosco. Soon, she successfully captured Bosco with a trap filled with an assortment of his favorite foods. Oh, Bosco, I love you. You're so cute. Sheila knew that Bill's disability made it impossible for him to come and get Bosco, as a senior dog like Bosco wouldn't be allowed on flights. She happily volunteered to drive 2,000 miles over 36 hours to bring Bosco to Bill and reunite them. The considerate woman drove through 2 snowstorms during the self-funded trip, all the while taking good care of Bosco. Oh, there's Bosco and Bill. Oh, Bosco, I'm so glad you're home. When the senior dog finally saw Bill after 764 days, he froze in confusion. The poor dad feared that his old buddy wouldn't recognize him anymore. But when Bill mustered up the courage and called out, "Dude," Bosco finally realized that he is back in the arms of his dear dad. Oh, Bosco. Bosco, you look just like Skylar in that picture, chewing on the toy. Oh, Bosco, I'm so happy. Okay, Bosco happily reunited with his old toys and his doggy sibling as well. We thank the amazing Sheila, who selflessly made this reunion happen. This is one of the most precious reunions we've ever seen. Oh, it says click the video below to watch a report on Bill and Bosco's fairy tale reunion. Hey, why not? We're already on here.
Just took off on me. Thousands of dogs run from them every year.
Hold on. I don't think I shared the audio, so I got to redo it, or it's not going to play the audio. We'll watch the little video of Bosco before we sign off here.
Miracle when they make it back home. But for a dog owner in Lafayette, his dog story is even more rare. That man's dog was missing for more than 2 years.
Yeah, he thought he was gone forever until today, and only on Fox 31, Ashley Michaels joins us to explain the extraordinary way the dog found his way back. Ashley.
Erica, this is absolutely incredible. Bosco the dog ran away when he lived with his owner back in Rhode Island. It was a small town, so everybody knew what dog to look for. Nobody could find him. The owner has since moved here, and just last month, a woman in that small Rhode Island town recognized the dog, caught him, but the story doesn't end there.
I have a message. Rocky Mountains in sight.
You know that feeling?
Is this it?
The anticipation of waiting to see an old friend?
Does that look like a Rhode Island plate on it?
Bill Bellotto has been waiting 817 days.
I would say this is it.
For this blue minivan with Rhode Island plates. But this?
Hi, Sheila.
Oh, Sheila, you're a hero.
Isn't the reunion they're here for.
Hey, buddy.
This is. Bosco the Beagle ran away from Bill's yard in Rhode Island January 9th, 2014.
Boy, this is a little different than I thought it was going to be.
A few months later, Bill moved to Colorado thinking his dog was gone.
There were nights, horrible nights, that I wondered, especially after the big storms. But something told me that he would make it.
He was right.
I think he's just a survivor. I have no idea what he did for 2 years. He was a bachelor for 2 years.
Until last month, when someone spotted Bosco in a beach town not far from where he first ran off. So a woman named Sheila Graham set a trap and lured him in with treats.
Bosco played a good game of chess, but I love chess, so it's just a matter of narrowing down his playing field.
She doesn't do this for a living. She's just an animal lover and volunteered to make the 2,000-mile drive because Bill is disabled and Bosco is too old to fly. 2,000 miles for this.
That's the reward. It makes the 36 hours in the car worth it.
An unlikely reunion, and now these two have a lot of catching up to do. How wonderful. Bosco ate out of dumpsters to survive. He's healthy but needs to go on a diet to now lose some weight. The owner is also asking for help paying Sheila back. She paid $500 of her own money to bring Bosco home. You can find out how to donate on our website, kdvr.com. Ashley Michaels, Fox 31 Denver.
Oh, I just had to share that with y'all. That is such a wonderful story. There's a special place in my heart for beagles, for all hound dogs. Of course, I love all animals. I'd love to have just a whole different variety of animals, which I do, but I like to have even more. I've got chickens. I want a miniature donkey to go with my miniature goat, keep her company, you know. Humanity does have hope. Yes, and that lady, I think it said she actually works for Homeland Security, but in her spare time, she's a pet detective, like Ace Ventura. She's really a hero. Hey, there's more good people in the world than there is bad guys. Anyway, so that's the end of our stream. Thought that was a great way to end it. Y'all be safe, be kind, have a great day. Thanks for chatting, and peace. Oh, if anyone wants a link to Discord to join Discord so you can chat with us anytime, just let me know. Oh, let me end.